Hey, thanks for checking out the first two Nominee CD. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember,
Hey, Larry. Glad to see you.
thanks for checking out the first two Nami CD. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember,
Broadcast going. So that's. Here we go. That should work.
Incoming transmission to the righteous absolution. Captain to the bridge.
The broadcast. Basically, a day, so we got up. So, hope you're all doing well. Welcome aboard. All your all fun streaming on the Trojan Force TCV board, as you know. Today's Monday, so we're back to the Robot Wars. Give a recap of our last stream because I would, but basically busy at the moment. Yep, but I'll give a recap. Deal with the we managed to find out that music is a weapon, and referencing Min-Mei, we managed to deal with some kaiju outbreaks, and we were in the process of dealing with some, typical leveling up stuff until we ran out of time. So, but on the good side, we dealt with some new things like other new upgrades, as well as getting some new boosts. It turns out we also found out that the station Camille went to was actually Byston Well. Got ourselves something special. Anyway, let's get ourselves ready, steady, moving, because let's deal with ourselves and back into the game. Let's gotta wait for a moment because these love to take a long old time. But I'm sure everyone's doing well. Weather's changing. Things are getting bad warm. Just got to. Now it's starting to wake up. Ready for a while because it take a while to wake up because of how these games behave. But hey, I'm also tampering with it so I don't try and get clicks because I've been listening to some of my streams a bit and sometimes I've been noticing mouse clicks on occasions, which I don't mind, or clicks. It's just frustrating. Button things. Because trust me, nothing's more annoying than getting getting weird audio noise. I want it to be close enough where I can keep it, but away from it so I don't have to, dare I say, deal with other problems. Clicking of a key controller can be one thing. and among others. There we go. This is where we were. I was leveling up because I found out about leveling up some of my characters. Upgrade. Much needed upgrade. You gotta figure out, so come on, wake up. Wake up. It always takes a while because it... Recording? Covered. Just want to make sure to record. This is where we were. Earth Sphere Front. Let's get ourselves... Now we just got stuff ready. Here we are. Turned out we could... The Alpha Azeru and all the others needed some upgrade. Plus, you got... We're gonna... Closer. Anyway. Here we go. Alright. I know the score has to be that, so that's 50. At least over. I learned it doesn't have to be a total of 150. It just has to be enough to basically... Well, might as well start off with our first kill of the stream.
各機突撃俺に続ける逃がしはしない
いいぞルルーシュさよならだ
容赦ない
Da 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 da. There we go. That's one day. Next up. That takes care of you. On you. Alright, that took care of that. Shane really fought and get it, but Noin got it. Jaguar here. This is usually rare for me to start off on an off-stream grind mission. Usually I would have just finished up, but yeah, you're not gonna hit Lelouch, pal. Alright, let's see the damage. Minimize it. Go. That takes care of the Zaz. Pierce. Assisted Link, come on. Boss will use. Boss is one of the trickier boys we gotta deal with, so that should work out well. Not boss, it's just basically makes everything crit. Hold up. Come on, that should be it. Take her dead. Hey, there we go. Right. All Ruger units, we don't need this. Let's skip this. It's just the same unit. Oh. We got some points, and I think we got enough, so I hope this... Yay! Finally, the second is now upgraded. Yay! Got her. Restore 75% of all basis and cures all conditions. That's my alarm. Alright, now we can take our missions. We gotta... Hopefully we got enough to get some upgrade. We are thirsting for some much needed upgrade. Come on. Come on. ST MXP ins there. Then we can get them to browse. Then we can those, and then hopefully get discharge, and then we get mirror. Customization.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
First priority, we should try to upgrade and give everybody at least 5, and our aces help us out of these. They need to get upgrades, and I'm sure they'll be later. There we we go. All weapons gained. Beam rifle gains the move and fire property program. Good. Oh, geez. We're out of money on that. I'd like to try and get everyone up to level 5, and then we boost our aces.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
Not what makes battler the purpose of warriors. As this is chapter we have to deal with. Here we go. There we go. So we got one mission, and disaster in. Deal with disaster in red. I want to see what the heck this is. There we go. The team preparation for an outdoor Valkyr concert are interrupted by kaijus. Oh boy. Oh, we know what that is. It's another kaiju fight. Hey Chojin, how you? Hey Drax, how you doing? Glad to see you're here. Didn't know if you were in a commercial break, but hey, I'm just taking care of some stuff. But here we go. Meanwhile, in Guang Li's estate in London. That would be the 47th you have vocalized in the last hour. You're counting? I don't have anything more productive to do. You try contributing some ideas. I'm just a communication AI. Inspiration is a human trait, so you're responsible for that. Of course, I'm here to help if you need it. I'm trying to come up with something, anything, and it's not working. That's what that are for. Now that I have an autonomous body, I can find any reference materials you're looking for among these shelves. That's nice of you, but it's kind of prosaic. Here's another idea. How about I project a relevant image as we go? Yip. Guess that'd be nice. It looks like you got an uphill battle on your hands. I'm sorry, Professor Lee. I'm really grateful that you invited me to be part of this, but I'm getting nowhere. Don't be so hard on yourself. Not as though we've discovered anything ourselves. But is there anyone who finds it easy to analyze Michiyuki Ashihara's findings? To analyze Michiyuki Ashihara's findings, we haven't found them. But you figured out the Ashihara Cascade in a matter of hours. It took us the rest of us years. That proves you think much more like him. You say so. I'm in charge of this mansion now, but it used to be Ashihara's. I thought we would find the key to his research somewhere in his books. Michiyuki Ashihara carried out research into archetype and red dust 50 years ago. It's believed to have been possible at the time due to extreme dimensional instability resulting from the New Galactic War. The majority of his research is incomprehensible, in particular the existence of singular points and the catastrophe he theorized has not yet been proven. So you say, but we're sure the catastrophe isn't far off, unfortunately. Right, the areas where red dust is manifesting keeps on expanding. Whatever Ashihara's catastrophe is, I doubt it's just the world being enveloped in red dust. Did you look at the documents BB sent? About the structure of archetype? Simulating reflection and translation of 3D objects rotating in 4-dimensional hyperspace? Which means the archetype we can perceive is just a cross-section of the whole. That's right, it demonstrates that archetype is matter whose structure extends into higher dimensions. Just who is this BB? He's an expert on archetype research and is a passionate fan of Ashihara. Right now, he's carrying out research on the orthogonal diagonalizer at the Shiva Dot Consortium facility in India. Why do I keep... Trust me, this is a mouthful. The orthogonal diagonalizer is an object that can alter archetype. we complete it, we could erase the red dust. That makes it a potential way to avert the catastrophe. And you need to fully analyze archetype to do that, right? Archetype, an umbrella term encompassing higher dimensional matter. That category includes red dust. It possesses abilities impossible for three-dimensional matter, including ignoring the conservation of energy and causing time regression. It is considered impossible to simulate in three-dimensional space. Surprise there. Hard to study something that doesn't fully exist in our universe. I have good news at least. The data collected from the Hawaii Stoker should be a big help in finding archetype. Stoker? The dimensional portals? How'd you get that data? From the Satome Laboratory in Japan. I have a few ins with them. I've also asked several higher dimensional physicists for their input through the new United Nations government. If we combine those reports with the data, it should set archetype research forward quite a bit. Actually, I had an idea about that. We could pursue a little more proactively, couldn't we? Proactively? You could get higher dimensions using fold waves. I consider that. The problem is controlling fold...
A new follower has connected
Pecti-
with the
hey,
Righteous
Pecti-
Absolutions Network.
Welcome aboard the Twitch broadcast ship Righteous Absolution. As you can see, we are playing Super Robot Wars. And for this summary, it seems to be telling the story of a bit of Godzilla Singular Point. Welcome aboard! Oh, hello. Hi. So tell me, where did you find me anyway from? Loves me some Super Robot Wars. Good to hear, then I'm glad you like it. As seen here, this is Godzilla Singular Point. Saw you on Blue Sky. Ah, Blue Sky user. For those who want to remind, I do have Blue Sky, but I also have opened up, Curtis thanks to Lizard Guy, a Myoshi. For those wondering, Myoshi is essentially a Facebook for VTubers and PNG tubers. So it should broaden a little bit better than just one. As mentioned before, I'm not doing Twitter because that place is becoming a little bit more of a toxic pool in my book. But, don't want to yuck anyone's yum on there. Anyway, back to the story. I consider that. The problem is, controlling fold waves is extremely difficult. You risk getting caught in a dimensional vortex. What if we use gentler fold waves? Say, biofold waves. That might just be worth trying. I'm glad you're here, Peck VT. Meanwhile, at the Otaki factory aboard the A Advent. Hey, Choo Choo, you kids done loading that that material? Of course we are. It's all in. We made it. Whew, I'm beat. A rush job will do that to you. It's piled up pretty high for the trailer, though. Is it safe to move? Looks like you're up, Chisei. Goldburn, shrink that cargo! Wow, Goldburn, that's amazing! Now it's all ready to ship out. Let's get moving then. First team, you're riding along with the trailer. Astronage's team will be setting up the stage, so we'll go and help them out. The rest of you get something in your bellies and get ready for the next load. All Gear's performing tomorrow, so we need to get their equipment on the double. Gotcha. A text? Here we go. I found a clue. To what? The key to saving the world. It's called the orthogonal diagonalizer. It takes straight things and skews them. And this thing can decompose the red dust? It's possible in theory. In theory, has it been done? They're researching in India, but they've hit a dead end. The block is simulating higher dimensional particles. The calculations are too complex. No calculations would be too complex if you could see the future, right? Why not? It's like the harsh functions we've talked about. If you could see the future, you'd know the answer could be worked backwards. Put bread in a toaster. Send it to the past when it's toasted. Get the toast from the toaster before you put in the bread. It's like that. Okay. This means something can get the result before the problem, right? Like getting output before you write in a program? But then we'd be back to the same problem. The program is impossible to write. No, it's not. Think about factoring. Get a number, try dividing it by 2. If it's even, output 2. If it isn't, add 1 to the divisor. Go back in time, do it again, repeat. Okay, so you get the answer instantly. Wait, so you wouldn't. I'd have to take some time, wouldn't it? No. Even indefinitely long algorithms would be complete instantly. That would make an impossible supercalculator. That would make it an impossible supercalculator. And how they're simulating archetype? If it was, they'd also be able to simulate the orthogonal diagonalizer, wouldn't they? Good lord, that is such a freaking mouthful. If the calculations ever exist. Sorry, I'm about to go off break. Talk to you soon. Alright, bye. I didn't get a word of that. Are you reading my text with Kanamushi? I'm sorry for reading your private correspondence. It's fine, it wasn't exactly private. Kanamushi's the person who informed you of the catastrophe, right? We only text. I don't know anything about them in real life other than that their text reads like a young woman's. More to the point, she doesn't seem to know much more than about what the catastrophe entails. All we know for sure is that archetype, i.e. red dust, is part of it. Meaning kaijus will destroy the world? I doubt it's them. The Radon only do small-scale damage. As for the red dust itself, if it's spreading, but the various armies and defense groups are keeping its effects contained. Alright then. Hey, what are you yapping about in there? Get to work! Anything goes wrong with Valkyr, sure it'll be Public Service Section 1 that gets hung out to dry. Yes, sir. Guess I might as well focus on the show. Better worrying about a catastrophe that might not even happen. Yep, that's gonna be interesting. Ah, yes. There's my bot telling me about that. Here we go. Disaster in red. Wish it was a lady. But anyway, let's get ready. Let's deal with some kaijus. By the way, people can hear me, right? As I said, I had to tamper with some audio to try and make sure I don't pick up anything. Nice! This is starting to look like an actual stage. Public Service Section 1's got all hands on deck for this one. Of course, Valkyr hasn't done a concert off the A-Avin in a while, so they're trying to make this a big fancy production. Congrats on that, and you better watch out. A project like this is pretty much begging for trouble. I'm gonna jinx it. Am I? Or is it fate? Are you saying that this has already been decided? Honestly, I think most of history's already been decided. We're just all flowing down its path. You try swimming against the current, but you're not gonna end up far off from where you were going to be. Yeah, we can hear you. Good to hear, Drax. Good to hear. No, not far off. Do you think that is Professor Lloyd? The stuff's hard to quantify by nature, but can't divert a river with pebbles no matter how many you throw. Making substantial changes takes something truly exceptional. And if someone has a fixed frame or reference to see it from an angle, I have to call them a singular point. Singular point. At the performance venue of Valkyr. Good thing we snagged these tickets. Glad staying in line all night paid off. It's nice the AF citizens get a sneak peek at the rehearsal, too. The Kaiju Club! Hello there, Galma. Good work on the stage. Thanks? See, the whole team's here. Hello, Yomogi. Hey, Shizumu. Yeah, Public Service Section 2 is gonna give Section 1 some moral support. You guys scored tickets, huh? Yuga went out of his way to get us these. Yomoge, Yumi, what are you being friendly with these creeps for? Kaiju's not attacking, so Shizumu is just our classmate right now. Are you coming to tomorrow's show too, Koyomi? That's the plan, yeah. You too, Koyomi? Come on, Galma. Now's the worst time you should be picking a fight. Let's try to be civil for a minute. Who the hell are you two? We're the Grid Knight Alliance. We pursue those who threaten the order of the world. Okay, good luck with that, I guess. I ask you, do you know of a kaiju that can destroy all order? A bit above our level, to say the least. If one of those existed, I bet it'd crush all of humanity flat like a pancake. I'd imagine just crushing humanity is still just too small scale. Exactly, the kaiju would destroy the world itself. I'd love to see a being like that. Shizumu. Destroying everything would lead to absolute freedom. Shizumu, you listening to yourself? What are you gonna do if there's no world to live in? Definitely I'd definitely be a rain check on Valkyr's show at least. Hey, that suck! That goes for whatever kaiju you bring. You want to destroy the A Advent? You'll have to answer to me. Want to throw kaiju, Galma? Let's do it, right here, right now. Galma, you can't fight here. You're Fraser Weon from Valkyr. You're here to see the rehearsal, right? Does that mean you're all coming tomorrow too? Of course, we wouldn't miss it. But break a leg, Fraser. I mean, you know what I mean. Thanks. We're about to start the rehearsal. I hope you enjoy it. We will. You around, Gamma Squad. She's adorable. Right, you get it? She's like an angel on Earth. Hey, you want me to get her an autograph for you? Please and thanks. I like her. You're a Fraser fan too, Suzumu? Her song has the sound of straining against the bounds toward freedom. Say so. That's the emergency wide Neo summon signal. The hell did you do? Nothing yet. We gotta get back fast. Yeah, we wouldn't want to let anything interrupt Valkyr's show. Got your head on straight for once. Yep, looks like we got ourselves a battle. Uh-oh. For those wondering, that's red dust. Hold up. Check systems. Setting. There we go. Let's select ships. We're dealing with kaiju, so the Ralcalium and the Elysium Fortress will be our deployed. Finalize. Here we go. I'm detecting a swarm of Radon. They've said the red dust and its kaijus have been showing up more and more frequently, and they're even here. All mobile team members have returned. Scramble Wise Neos at once. Right, so we're gonna need some kaiju hunters for this one. We're dealing with air units, so we're gonna need something deep. That's no, we don't need the Philibine or the other. I think it'd be fair to bring out the air squad. There we go. Confirm members to sortie. Finalize. Still got Valkyr and a bunch of citizens at the rehearsal site. Don't let the kaijus anywhere near it. Roger that. Damn wild kaiju, now the rehearsal's off. Let them to show up anyway. That makes them free, as kaiju should be. The Advent's here, which means we can summon our own kaiju. Hell yeah, I'm getting all pent up now, and I gotta take it out on someone. Then let's begin. Instance domination. Different group of kaiju. They're so close to the A Advent. Where else would they be? The A Advent's the source of them. Valkyr's not on board right now. No reason to tear that thing apart. You're pumped up today, Onija. Ranger's doing her best out there. I need to follow her example. But if we destroy the A Advent, we won't have anywhere to come home to. Oh. Did that not occur to you? We can deal with that later. How low do these guys have to go coming at us when we're busy protecting people? Got kaiju on both sides. Can't give up. Agreed. Kaiju response is one of Wise Neos' jobs. All units defend the admin while dealing with the kaiju. Bunkers inside the venue. We need this handled as quickly as possible. Right. Got hyper mode. Or seed mode is activated for everybody. So I think for this catch, we'll leave this is how it's gonna be. We'll split the dividing forces. The mobile suits and our Macross jets will deal with the Radon swarm. We'll have our heavy hitters like the Mazins and the battleships deal with the bigger kaiju. So that should work. Okay, we'll open up with our first attack.
このタイミングならばフィンファンネル落ちろ
Go. For those wondering, yes, those are Radon. Or Rodan, if you're curious.
この隙を逃がすものか
And of course, another fin
フィンファン
funnel.
ネル落ちろ
Okay, that's one Radon down. That should work. Flash Edge 2 against this. Oh, cool. That should deal with that Radon.
私と戦うことになるなんてみんなとならどんなことでも触れるって逃げたら一つ進めば二つみんな位置についた
Yo. And that clipped that Radon's wing. Oh,
ありがとうみんな
forgot that's a dynamic kill. Oh well. That's one Radon down. Yep. Now we just do. Course. Awaiting directions, Yoon. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Red Dusk, Archetype, Kaiju, a singular point? The puzzle's coming together, but what happens when it's complete?
今日の私は絶好調ですいい感じです少し荒っぽい手でいきます肺に入りましたはいおーや
And that took care of that. Jaguar took care of that. Trinity! Ah, well, might as well do that with the fighter jets. You gotta have fighter jets fighting kaiju. It's like the go-to.
ミラージュと特訓したあれでやる。この距離な、やれ。とどめだ。くらー。
Of course. One rat on down. I think they got the rest of it handled. We'll relocate forces, so let's move. Come on. Yo. Oh, I think I know. I got a better idea. I'm gonna overkill the hell out of this guy. I'm taking some of our spirit. Yep. Here we go.
どんなやでも相手になってやるぜ。一気に片付ける。
There we go. Of course. I told you that's overkill. Just plow right through them.
悔しいですが、ここまでのようです。
Yeah, I mean, seriously. That guy was done for the second he shattered into thousands of pieces. There we go. That's gonna do a bit of damage for now, but here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. We got your bets, Tsurugi. Everyone likes Boss, that's for certain. And that's why I always like the Mazinger series. There we go. Kaboom! Kaboom! That's what I like about that crit damage. The dimensional boundaries are warping! What the? Dimensional distortion detected! Tip Jaguar, analyze the surroundings! It's red dust! Oh, you gotta be... Oh, no. The ocean's all red! We're getting reports of radon coming from the water! What? Are you telling me that's all red dust? Stay alert! That's all coming from the sea! Ah! It's spider! They're spider kaiju! Oh no, they're really close to... Run, Frasier! Frasier! Keep your dirty bug legs off Valkyr! Did that kaiju just save us? Now let's get out of here! Okay, you got it! Onija! I'm not feeling too hot. Let's get out of here, Majuma. Okay. The Kaiju Club guy just saved Valkyr. Yeah. Don't relax yet. The dimensions are still warping. Oh, shit. Not these guys again. The Andromeda Stellation. Shit. The Andromeda Stellation? You losers just show up whenever you want, huh? What's going on here? Why did the subspace galaxy open? What just happened to us? He's acting kind of weird. We must ascertain the situation. Retreat! How we just left? That must mean they didn't choose to come here, surprisingly. We can worry about the big guy later. We got kaijus and bugs to squash now. Right, before we proceed, I need a name to log those spider kaiju under... Kumanga. Seriously? We're just going with something that means spider? Create a record for Kumanga. All units intercept the remaining kaiju, including the Kumanga as well as the Andromeda Stellation. I think we got a problem. It's... Okay, we'll do this. And we'll fire some cluster missiles at these spiders. Gotta deal with those spider boogers because I know how they do.
これだけのミサイルならば
Might as well deal with those Andromeda Stellation guys.
アンドロメダの思い通りにはさせねえ。あれをやるぞ。カムイ、バク。おう。
There we go. I just like that theme. I love badassery of it. Okay, there we go. And now the Psycho Frame is operating. Oh. Alright, so most of our units are there, so Domon, smash!
ムファイターの誇りにかけて。
Go.
バーカネツゴッドスラッシュ。
Doo-doo.
そこだ。
Doo-doo.
これで決まりだ。
Force click that bug. For those wondering, we did see the Kumonga in the last map. Well, that took care of that. No messy death. For those wondering, their exoskeleton crack and then they just pop. There we go. Need to deal with that. I like making this whole thing works. Here comes Raideen. Please. And there we go. Kira just cut one of them in two. Got all of them? Yep. And might as well. I'm gonna see what this does. If we do get a defense attack.
そう好きにはやらせんよ。直撃をもらわなければ問題はない。離脱される前に叩く。邪魔をするな。
As I said, seeing Gundams fighting a kaiju is just something. Because I jokingly said this: if I was 30 years younger, I'd be finding this funny. Oh well, might as well see what this can do. I just want to see how this works, just because I want to. Oh, quick counter.
ここまでだな。行け、ファンネル。もらった。何をしている。向こうもやってくれる。
I like that. What the hell are you doing, Char? I just wanted to see what those counter programs would do. Oh, this is just gonna. Oh, this is overkill. This is just gonna. This is gonna be overkill.
システムの予測範囲内の攻撃だ。深入りしすぎたな。最大出力で直撃させるまでだ。攻撃開始。
There we go. Just one beam attack, then beam attack 2. Yeah, that guy just got... Yeah, that Radon is just dust.
任務完了。
Mission complete. And just nuking a Radon is just overkill. I like that. No such thing as overkill. They're really doing some damage against... They're focusing on most of our guys. Right. Dorothy, I think you better help Tetsuya right there. Don't ask too much from me. Won't. But out of my curiosity, Peck VT, you like Super Robot Wars, so what's your favorite Super Robot Wars game anyway? Yo. So it's called a Gibzorg. Hey. This ends here, Galma. I'll surpass you once and for all. How many times do you have to go through this? I'm a little busy right now. You're done building the stage, aren't you? Our job ain't just the stage. We're fighting for peace and freedom for the A Advent. How did you come to this, Galma? You used to live freely, as your heart desired. Still do! I'm just in the fight because I wanted to be. To hell with what you guys think. You ever consider using your own hands instead of letting Kaiju do everything for you? Okay, wow, so they're just going after... So the fighter, instead of going after the warship, are going right after... Okay, so they are going after most of our guys. Alright. Something feels off about this. I thought we came to this world because we detected a disturbance. Maybe I was wrong. We might be summoned here, but if so, then for what?
わかりました。
ダイナミックキャノン、ダイナミックファイヤー。
Well, that basically was just a real-life bug simulator. Hit him with a fireball and boom, they're dead. well, might as well. This.
シャッフル同盟キングオブハートのドモンカッシュだ。そこだ。
Ah. And here's your death animation for these guys, for those who never seen them. Yep, they just crack and explode. They're exoskeletal after all. And of course, chosen children of Getter are now activated. After this, I think we'll do our and commercial break. So guess what? Be right back, folks. Right back. Okay, so now we know that breaking the statues is the objective. The only other way would be to basically is to kill one of my own. Yes! 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 Zapdos Thunderous Kick. Shame upon my clan. That's a good one, sweetie. So, you won't mind me helping us pay for the ceremony, won't you now? Since I gave up stealing, I'm just about broke. You're a shameless, Kyle. How can I not love you? Back from commercial break. So happy for you two. Want to be your dragon of honor? Anyway. Let's finish up with this kill first, then... Oh wait, we already did Domon that. Domon smashed a bunch of spiders. You see the damage. Come on. I need a little bit more help. Good, come on. Deal with these. Brahma is moving in and doing some real big carnage. Okay, here we go. Let's do a multi-kill right here.
これが俺のできることすべてだ。
Let's do that and spin, spin, spin. Rolling Buster. That's what I like about that. Boop. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And dead. Three mobile enemies crushed. the 3 as 1. Might as well. This is Grid Knight Circular.
時間をかけるつもりはない。やるぞ暦。
セイバーの準備できてます。
ナイトサーキュラー。
俺の怪獣が負けた。
That's how it works. Split it and boom. And that took care of it, but I'm glad folks like that, so... Oh well, let's do this. Double combination.
コンバトラー V グランライトウェーブレード発射
Grand Dasher, for those wondering, is Combattler V's tank vehicle mode. He just rams into things. Which works out well, and it's a good map ability. I got something better that'll help us out even greater. Use that to weaken, and of course, Dynamite Tackle. I'm just imagining them just standing on top of the Grand of Combattler while he's just gonna... Or better yet, it'd be funny if both decide to do the same and just double whammy from one half and the other. Just crush. Might as well do that. He needs to have some fun, of course.
目標捕捉しました。直ちに攻撃開始。主砲発射。
とんだ失態です。これはこんな時もあるさ。
Well, I think these guys take their defeat, like, gracefully. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, might as well finish up with this guy.
全速前進攻めるぞ。全艦トランスフォーメーション。とっておきをやるぞ。マクロスキャノン発射用意。
And there we go. Oh, and notice it detaches the other part too. Oh no shit, nothing can survive that, even a kaiju.
俺の怪獣が負けた。
Oh cool, so it's now that's the animation of these death kills. No. I'm not done yet. My kaiju can still fight. No point overextending yourself, Yuga. The war will be this war will be a long one. But we only have so many kaiju. We should take good care of the ones with promise. Yeah, you're right. I lost to Galma again. Don't let it bother you, Yuga. I just heard some very interesting news from the kaiju. What news? I'll tell you later. Oh, I wonder what that could be. might as well. Let's do this. Team up attack. That could work.
マニュアルパワーオンゴッドバーチェンジ照準セットくらえライディンはその程度じゃ落とせないぜ
こちらデルタ2援護します。
Oh,
一気に追い込む。連続で仕掛ける。食らいなさい。
right. Akira managed to take care of that fellow. That should deal with this. Now we don't need to waste any major ammo, just Vulcan the heck out of this guy. Nope. Okay, that should take care of that Kumoga. Get you.
そんなところにいたってそこだ行け
That take care of you. Better give you something to stop. That way we can get rid of those pesky Kumogas. Kumongas. Let's call them Spiga because that's how they were in the once the Godzilla dub referred to them as Spiga. Oh well, that should deal with you. Break that rat on. That should... one down. Let's get you ready. We need to deal
見
with
つけた逃がさないよ
言ったからにはやってみせろよ
今だ
That took care of the Radon. One Radon down. Alright, that's another down. Get rid of that Andromeda Stellation unit. There. another. Now it's all clean up through with the Radons. Yep. Got all of them? Yep. Let's get you boosted up. There we go. Might as well finish this up. He gets the final kill of the mission.
計算上問題ありません。怪獣を発見、退治します。敵の動きを止めます。それ。はあ。
And I have to say, Jet Jaguar is just adorable. I mean, just look at. I mean, he's basically meant to be a fun little fact for those curious. He was originally Jet Jaguar was originally a kaiju designed for a contest Toho did years ago, where a child would design their own giant robot and it would appear in a Godzilla movie. Unfortunately, he was supposed to be the original star for Megalon, but got retconned into a Godzilla character. All threats have been neutralized. Valkyr, the staff, and the rehearsal audience have all been safely evacuated. Too bad about the stage. Everyone worked so hard on it, and now it's a mess. I feel like that. Concert's not going to happen, isn't it? Sure it is. We just might have to move it to the A advent. But we'll make it happen. A lot of people are really looking forward to seeing Valkyr. We need to do whatever we can. All units, when you're done, please return to the A advent. We'll then return to Christchurch and begin preparing an updated stage report as well as a makeup concert. Aye, aye, miss. Uh-oh. Well, well, is that what brought us here? If so, we finally found a glimpse of hope. A great singular point. For those wondering, yep, you're right. Oh, and I think someone's over. Family members just showed up. Meanwhile, back in London, you have the data on the red dust in New Zealand. The scale of it is unbelievable. It looks like there was going to be a Valkyr concert rehearsal at the site. Do you think their biofold waves simulated the red dust somehow? Multiple factors would have had to line up with the cause of this, but there's a chance that was one of them. You get the news from New Zealand. Phoebe, it kicked off quite the frenzy at Shiva. He's the big Michiyuki Ashihara fan? Because of that, Hilda sent me the follow-up and see how it's going. Unfortunately, not as well as she had possibly hoped. And on your end, I heard Shiva's got its own problems to deal with. Problems? To be precise, it's singular. Quite large. Tilda's calling it Salunga. We'll have to use up our stock of orthogonal diagonalizer just to keep it in its hole. Of course, it was just an incomplete version. Only a matter of time before Salunga breaks free. That's probably why Tilda's trying to hurry you all along. I'm glad to see the urgency, but this isn't the sort of research that happens overnight. No, I know. We've been working on it for years. The answers aren't about simply falling on our heads. Pelops too. How goes your analysis of Michiyuki Ashihara's papers? He seemed to have just jotted down whatever he was thinking about it as it came to mind. It's a random mismatch of cosmology, psychology, molecular biology, occultism, and more. There's even a magic circle-like pattern. Trying to stop the catastrophe. Still don't know what it is. I can barely even keep up with Ashihara. Forget moving forward from what we have. Hang on. This passage here, is this describing the supercalculator? Look, this is the past. which connects to the future, then back to the past. It seems to be proposing a massive time regression, so a massive archetype exists. That must be a diagram of connections between supercalculators, a supercalculator network, in other words. Linking up multiple supercalculators to do what? Complete calculations faster? It's unclear if that would apply to a supercalculator. Professor Lee says that the catastrophe was causing the answer to vary with each computation. There is a possibility that the supercalculators were competing with each other for different answers. Competing? Take me as an example. There is a sibling instance of Naritake for each time it's been downloaded, all linked in a network. My answers are constantly competing with other, different answers in that network, or else trying to beat them and get there first. How does that work? Can you all get along? We get different answers as a result of our individual characteristics, and these come into conflict. For instance, if you possess the classic question, what is the better pet, a cat or a dog? I would obviously answer dog, but a number of my siblings would answer cat. So the supercalculators are arguing over answers, and if each supercalculator is its own universe, a singular point, the conflict between the divergent solutions, multiple phenomena interfering with each other, disrupting their existences, maybe that's the catastrophe in itself? Wow. Well, that's a lot of meta stuff. Elsewhere, in the hangar of the A Advent, the red dust is more than just 3 dimensions, apparently, however that worked. How come so much of it came all at once? It wasn't because of our singing, wasn't it? Frasier, our songs make fold waves, right? And those are supposed to reach out into other dimensions. That may be the case, or it may not. Jet Jaguar. We have no concrete answer, and there are several cases of red dust appearing whether Valkyr sings or not. In conclusion, you should keep singing. That is my wish. Okay. And if Valkyr singing does summon kaiju somehow, that's not a problem. Ayate, Wise Neos will always be with the A Advent. You sing, we fight. As simple as that. Yeah, what he said. Why I've come here. Or why I got summoned here, maybe. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind, forget I said anything. Whatever this thing is, if it exists at all, it exists beyond this world's order, which makes it my enemy. Meanwhile, at the residential quarter of the A Advent? Hey Yuga, today's special is ginger fried pork. That sounds great. If I'm counting right, your stamp card should be filled up by now. It's good for a free lunch. Don't forget to cash it in. And I'll be back here for lunch tomorrow. Lunch at the A Arden. Drinks at the Ale Invent. Movies, bowling, karaoke, and even Valkyr performances. Destroying the A Advent means losing all of that. So what? We should just give up on destroying humanity? And what the hell else are kaiju for? And what about the kaiju users? But you and Mugina protected Valkyr. I don't know if we were thinking back there. Honestly, I don't think you did anything wrong. Suzumu, we're free. Anything goes as long as it comes from what we feel. But the kaiju today were all talking about the same thing. They said the one that will liberate everything will be here soon. Liberate everything? You mean, most likely, the king of kaiju. Uh-oh. And I bet you know, and if we know if Jet Jaguar, Kumonga, Rodan, and all the others are, we definitely know what kaiju that's gonna be. Gojira. Wait. Before we do, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get something, and then we'll continue on with our bases, because we're gonna get close to some of the mission complete with. That's a certain fact. Hey, get ready. Hope it's still. I wanted to make sure, because last stream I accidentally did a stupid, had that there. But anyway, be right back, and I'll make sure we do shoutouts. Just gotta go do something. Back.
I saw it in action already. That and the gratitude of the Caldos.
Sounds fancy.
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go. Mitch will walk you through the details.
Oh, there's even a Ripper dock here,
Hold
too.
on, V. Panem and V. What's going on there?
Yeah. After what happened to Scorpion, he shows up here. Guess
Sounds fine, thanks. So we got the password to facility. So according to this, the password is 1234. That's the stupidest password I ever heard! It's like it's the type of password an idiot would have on their luggage! That. Volcano. That can't be good. We did something bad. I hope we didn't do anything bad.
That was so cool! You really...
Now that's a giraffe array. Interesting little Kroger statue, but hey. Let's see what new spot we ran into.
Back,
Ooh, a
sorry about
dazzling
that
cave.
delay. I had to basically go take a peek.
Hey, look!
I promised, I did state I was gonna get some shout-outs. Oh, by my word. First things first, we're gonna shout out Lizard Guy since friend. Fresh. Button here. You'll be playing Romeo is a Dead Man. Never heard of that game, but I'm sure you guys would probably like to do. So, and you'll be playing Romeo's a Dead Man tonight. Here he is playing Resident Evil 4.
Oh, shit.
Mitch, I wonder if he's gonna play Requiem.
Oh, did I knock him down? Oh, but he gets up again. Shit, I'm never gonna keep him down.
Never gonna give up and desert you too. Next up, of course, I'll do Heck V. They are. They were playing Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. Ooh.
what do we have? You said you're getting it.
Ooh, they look like playing Lethal Company. I always like to give shout outs to some. Next up on the list.
Oh no, how long could that have happened? Oh, gee, Willikers.
Yep. I don't play Lethal Company, but next up, Zaruk Windcaller. They're playing the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Ooh.
Again, I'm like, granted, he wouldn't have looked like this in the game. They would have like softened him probably, to fit on the 3DS and everything. But Jesus Christ, law alignment looking law alignment looking ass. Yeah, he does. He does look like the law character from. Oh my God, Leo, you're right. For those who don't, hold on. Leo, can you Leo?
Yep. Next up, Napalm X5. They were. Here he is, playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I played that game. Uh-oh.
Iframes.
Oh, never mind. He had a fairy. Lucky him.
Probably the greatest death screen in history.
And fish kills the thing. Lastly, Lover's Oasis. They, of course, were playing Grounded 2. Here they are playing Splash Rock.
Oh my God, just right off the bridge. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Look, these were bad puppers.
Yep, they were bad puppers, alright. Anyway, hope that's all the shout-outs for now. Remember,
You or anyone you know is a streamer themselves, don't be afraid to ask that out. To take a look at some clips and support each other. After all, as Larry would say, these small streamers have to stick
こ
together.
れからの戦いのために万全の準備を
Continue on with the upgrade. There we go. Mega Cannon now gains 300 attack points. Uh-oh. Guess that's it.
お待ちしておりました。
Let's do some missions. On resource. Manufactured live. Makes a battler. Ooh, hello. Ah, it's just... Ah, yep. This must be it. So let's do this little side mission before we proceed. Alright, let's do this. What makes a battler? Come on. Take a look. Still wondering what makes a battler is the Aura Battler mission. Which does so. Because we got two of them, including an OVA that takes place hundreds of years after the events of the first game. Here we go, in the hangar of the A Advent. Why the long face, Shion? Nothing wrong with my face. Why don't I take a guess? You're pissed that you didn't get made a battler like those guys were. No, I'm not. Bullseye. It's just, I thought I was doing decently enough. Sure, and I don't think we've noticed that. Still got some growing to do, though. Yeah, gotta push harder if you want to beat Sho. Nothing to do with him. Come on, Shion, you feel better if you just admit it. Everyone here knows how much your attention's on Sho. What is a battler anyway? It used to be just a title given to the Upper Earthers who were summoned. Somewhere along the way, we started using it for people with incredible aura powers. What's that got to do with Dava and Camille? They don't even use aura battlers. Battlers can also be people with a positive influence on everyone around them. Think people who others tend to rally around. Oh, that's Dava, all right. He was the leader of the rebel forces. It fits Camille too. He managed to get the captain and Amuro's respect, Pa's love, and Gwen's jealousy. Sho's built up bonds of trust with everyone around him. But I think those three really do deserve the title of battler. And since we fight besides them, we gotta pull our weight too. Right. Oh, I know. Why don't we try riding in the Zeta Gundam with Camille? What? The way the three of us work, each be paired with a battler. Knock it off, Choom. Sounded just like Sho there. It's fine with the other two, but not Sho. He's not as great as you think he is. So what? You gonna go tell Princess Celia she picked the wrong guy? My problem isn't with her. Galma? Celia's a queen, not a princess, remember? Oh, right, my bad. Queen Celia remind you of the princess you were looking for? Nope, not at all. But yeah, a little. What the heck does that mean? Looks like it's complicated in all sorts of ways. Anyways, I'm just saying, don't blame the princess for your lack of chops. Fine, I'll show her. I'll show everyone. Show them what? Do I need to spell it out? Meanwhile, in the residential quarters of the A Advent, look, it's one of the battlers. You got picked by the queen herself, right? That's right. Go get him, battler. We're all rooting for you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Sho! Shion, You're all out of breath. Shozama, I challenge you to a duel. Oh, Shion, listen, Shion. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh, alright? That's wrong franchise. Seriously. You what? A duel? Two guys from Wise Neos are fighting each other? This is gonna rule! Well, at least everyone's gonna see a battle. Meanwhile, in the mess hall of the A-Advent, what are you gonna do? About what? Whole duel thing with Shion. Gotta do it, right? Can't really back down after you challenge me in front of everyone. We're asking for it honestly. Wait, how do you figure? You're supposed to be watching out for Shion, right? I don't see you doing much of that. I'm not saying you have to drill him like Domon does with Shin, but I think you could at least spare a little time for him. I get that, but what? Such a little punk. Yeah, I'll bet, like Rebels like, all the time. Wait, what? What are you talking about? You and Shion, of course. Like, similar, aren't they? Absolutely. Totally. That makes 4-1. It's official. Yeah. After that, in the hangar of the A-Advent. Okay, here we go, Shion. Right. Come on, put some spirit into that or you'll never beat Sho. Gotta work on your fortitude before we start with the physical stuff. Stuff like that, exactly what training's for. What are y'all doing here anyway? It's my duel. I'm trying to help you, Shion. I'll train with you, Shion. Put your limits. If you want a grapple match, I'm right here. If you ever want to match Sho's speed, you better leave your training to me. No way if speed's the game, my VF-31's the only thing for the job. First things first, though, why don't you go take a look at this? What is it? It's some of Sho's combat data I threw together, just so let you really get to know your enemy. Isn't that a little overboard? More like the bare minimum. Want to stand a real chance of winning? Good. Really reaching stuff, isn't he? I heard he and his friend did tons of what was there. But some guy he was really needing to take down. How did that turn out? That he won, but he didn't seem too happy thinking about it. With Shin helping him, I think Shion might actually have a chance of beating Sho. Why don't you give Shion a pep talk? I don't think Look, we all gotta start to work on your mental game too. Mental game? It's not about whether you win or lose a fight. Your real opponent is the feeling inside of you. Pen and Amuro. Not too late, come on. It'll be worth hearing what everyone has for Shion. Okay? But remember that no amount of skill improvement guarantees a victory in and of itself. That's it? That's how you end your lecture? I think Sho's sense of purpose is the source of his current strength. You mean now that he's a battler? You have it backwards. The very sense of purpose is what made him worthy of being dubbed a battler. What about you, Shion? What about me? What is it about you fighting for? I'm just fighting to stay alive. Never beat Sho if you end up just flailing at whatever enemy appears in front of you. Damn it. What makes a battler? That is a question to figure out. But here we go. What's this gonna be? Select ships. So for this, we have that. So we only have one ship to pick. So for this one, we'll have to do the Rockalium. Yeah, we could do the Rockalium for this one. Welcome, citizens of the A-Advent. At today's main event, a duel between Shozama and Shionzama. This is your host, Valkyr's very own Kaname Buccaneer. Joining me for this blow-by-blow commentary is Representative Ichika's personal bodyguard, Darius Cross. Get the show on the road. For an in-depth analysis, we're joined by Lieutenant Amuro Ray, mobile team commander for Wise Neos. Droman Kashu, champion of the 13th Gundam fight. and one more special guest, Jar Aznable, Supreme Commander of Neo Zeon. It's an honor to be here. Well, commentators, what do you think? Who do you think has the advantage here? People seem convinced Sho's gonna take this one. Got an edge. He's got the edge in field experience, all right. Plus, he just got named a battler. His moral has to be through the roof. Xion, on the other hand, still has some rough edges in his fighting style. On the other hand, a lack of refinement can sometimes work to one's advantage. Even veteran soldiers can be surprised by the movements of an untrained civilian in a mobile suit. We're not here for history lessons. Everyone here wants to see how Xion might turn the tables on Sho. For our duel today, we'll be adopting the duel format used at the Astrakasia School of Technology. Martin Upmont, the head of Earth House, will act as its witness. Okay, I guess you two need to state your oaths in front of the citizens. Both duelists, place your price of your soul on the Libra. Duelists will be Sho Zama and Xion Zaba. Stage will be a green field area using one-on-one rules. Are there any objections? Nope, none for me. Same. Sho Zama, what is your stake in this duel? To be done watching out for Xion. Xion Zaba, what is your stake in this duel? If I win, Sho's not allowed to act all high and mighty anymore. Alita Itica Est. I approve this duel. Is this really okay, Queen Celia? Xion can be kind of dangerous when he gets too worked up. I don't mind. Sho consented to this. Besides, this duel will give the two a chance to converse with themselves. With themselves? I will not elaborate further. Let's hope that this battle is a fruitful one for them both. Alright then. With the mutual consent from both parties, we will now begin the duel. The victor will be whoever disables their opponent or makes them scream. I, Martin Upmont, head of Earth House, will be your witness. Both of you face off. Victory is never decided by Aura Battler performance alone, nor by the aura power of the pilot alone. The result itself is the only truth. Fix release! You've gotten better, Xion. Stop talking down to me. I can't stand when you do that. Boy. What's the big idea here anyway? I'm not here to put on a show. Think about it for a second. If members of Wise Neos were seriously going at it, it would scare the locals. We have to make it clear exactly what we're doing. Sure, but you want someone to blame for how this turned out? Grab a mirror, then you'll see the guy who picked a fight with me in front of everyone. This is all on you. Shut up. Get him, Sho! Don't let him get to you, Xion! Show him who's boss, Sho! You're not allowed to lose this to the guy you're looking after. That's enough from the peanut gallery. Xion, remember the advice I gave you. You gotta get pumped, Xion. All power's just fighting spirit. You can't just get worked up, though. Keep your cool and look for an opening. Sharpen your focus. Don't let your guard down. Show us all what you can do. Damn it. Now all I can think about is what they'll say if I lose. Looks like you got quite a few allies cheering you on. That's just the kind of virtue I have. I won't be outshone by some fancy battler. I think you're the one who needs to get taken down a peg or two. Oh, I'm suddenly the one who's full of himself? If things were decided by how good an aura battler's specs were, the fight would already be over. What the hell are you talking about? If something someone said to me when I first got in the Billabine, punctuated by an iron fist. Back then, I was drunk on my newfound power. Looking at you, I see my old self, and it pisses me off. Is that why you're so hard on me? What you really are like. Just like everyone says. That means if you work hard, you can be just like Sho someday, right? Shut it. I never wanted to end up like that guy. You're wide open. We have a winner! Man, that was a close one. At least it was until Joe took full advantage of the lapse in Shion's concentration. The key to this battle wasn't Aura Battler specs or Aura power. It all came down to their mental game. Damn it! I lost! Sure, but it was a close one. Joe, I honestly didn't think you'd have it in you. I'm serious. You've gotten a lot better, Shion. I had a good role model. Wait, something's coming! Aw, oh, come on! It's the frickin' Pozadal, it's the Pozadal Drake Coalition, or Noah Brand Army. Phew. Noah's! Looks like we got another commercial break, so be right back, folks. Ooh, I wonder what the word he's gonna say. Can you guess what word he's gonna probably say, folks? Make your choice. Did want to play some fetch? Who's a good dog? You're a good dog. I got a feeling I know what I'm gonna choose. And for those wondering, okay, I guess we got our choice, and that's the one. So with that, who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
No! This can't be happening! That's impossible!
Scrap the parts. Those wishing to face the Dread Lord's tribunal enter the Temple of Mom, slay the targets, list them frame the corpse and the bird, the cult of the absolute. Break the victim's hands, proof for each killing. Walks of blood, Duke Billing Sternmain, Elfsong Tower, Lower City, Father Gogren, open hand, kill. Dribbles the clown. Oh! Oh, come on, guys. Why do you have to murder the clown? I know clowns are creepy as hell, but seriously. You didn't break the over. Demon Lord. Alexander. There's some back. Here we go. There we go. Noah's! I thought they'd be having a party. Never thought it was infighting in the ranks. Now's our chance to take down the A-Advent. I'm the commander of this unit. You two have better not forget that. Yeah, I get it. A big chance for the Extra 13's bench warmer to finally accomplish something. You lot have no room to talk. Especially you, Fei Shenka. Better fight like your life depended on it unless you want to be called useless. You don't have to spell it out. I'm sensing a bunch of aura power from the leprechaun. I know this feeling. That's Fei Shenka. Is he going hyper? There's a voice in my head telling me I gotta fight. It's filling me with power. That upper earther is being driven by the desire for conflict. It's increasing his aura power. Color me surprised, Faye. You challenge your out-of-work actor energy into actual power. Really intent on becoming a big shot, even if it's a dead one. That's the power I needed. I won't allow this. Queen Celia's aura power. Just like when Elle stopped Burn from going hyper. Queen Celia! I'm fine. Ellen Hun protected me. Fetch me my armor. He still intends to fight. Don't you dare get in my way, Celia Lapna. Go wild, Faye. I got your back today. I owe you one, Alan. All Wise Yeo's units are ready to sortie. Deploy all units. I need you. Let's... you. Yeah, you. We'll be ready. Let's continue on with this, shall we, folks? Oh, dude. Gion, get back to the Grand Garan. No way! I'm gonna fight with you. Turbine barely holding together. It'll be crazy to face Faye like this. But Queen Celia isn't in great shape either. Go look after her. Please. Fine. Are you up for this show? Philippines got pretty beat up back, didn't it? I didn't have a choice. Just can't ignore Faye. All units be careful. That red aura battler is dangerous. Coming, show. Gotta step on him or everything Queen did was nothing. Here we go. We can't let Sho get defeated. We got a problem. Nikio's Denshi, everyone's got that. The seed's activated. Super mode is activated. Argo. Dealing with a lot of these armored stuff in Noah's. We're dealing with a lot of Druminos. A few Virens, a Leprechaun, several Elucids, some Balbuds, 2 E-Runes, and of course the Ashura Templar. As well as the Leprechaun, or so we need. First things first, we need ground unit. Any unit that can airborne. Oh. Up. Esnerd basically ready. Ayate. OG. Getter. Our buddy. Algis. Abash. We got Om here. Alright, there we go. Okay. So got some better put Dorothy on. This do some damage. Java gets focused. Uh-oh. Nobody can stop me now! Nobody! That includes you, Sho-sama! Faye's different today! This is what happens when someone lets their desire for conflict overcome their soul? I am Faye Shenka! Faye Shenka, you know!
好きだらけだぜもらったぜこちらを捉えられないようだな
油断しちゃダメだからね。
お前たちもかつての俺と同じなら
必殺オーラ切りやっつけろ
悪しきオーラは俺が立つ落ちろそんなものかよ
Oh, that's for you. Finally, we got a hyper mode. First, let's Yo, let's do.
程度のスピードが俺に通じると思うなよ砕け散れグラビトハンマ
That took care of that guy. He got hammered. I'll have to eat the damage. Sorry about that, Argo.
死んだはずの人間にしかできないこともある照準内に入ったメガキャノンを発射するこれで
Is the damage minimal? Oh, this should do some. Oh, this should be perfect.
騒ぎあるところにラバマイロードありってね最大出力でいくここだ撃て当たれ
Worked out really well. Gotta break that. There we go.
お前たちのやっていることは悲しい歴史の繰り返しだ。
We'll see.
玉切れを気にする必要はない。もらった。
バカだ、こうも簡単に。
That should help. I wanted
下がりなさい、
her
オーラバトラーは。
with the Doom Bind.
私にもオーラ力がある。もらった。
これ以上は持たん。
Yo, come on. It as well. Let's do.
この距離ならば出てこなければやられなかったのに。落ちろ。
And
思ったよりやるみたいじゃないか。
of course, next one. Of course, it.
いい気になるなよ。
カミーユ、あとは俺がやる。フィンファンネル、いけ。
いい気になるなよ。
And the biosensors now act. And hit you.
運命を切り開く。そのためにはここで決めてみせる。
Don't tell me that's all you got, wise Neos. Uh-oh. You gotta be kidding me. Hey, super scary today. It's swallowed up by the desire for conflict? Meanwhile, on the bridge of the Grand Garan. Celia! Too dangerous, please stop! Everyone's out there fighting as hard as they can. I can't just stand back and watch. But think about how everyone will feel if you collapse. I'm still standing. Barely, and you think you can help when you can barely stay upright? I refuse to go. I won't fall. I can't. And my pride in that gives me the strength to go on. How can you and Sho live this way? Someday you'll understand, Shion Zaba. For now, fight, so that you may live to see that day. Everyone says that wasn't enough. I get that too. I know what it means to fight for someone else's sake. Then show them your will. My will? If you lend me I will lend you my power, to display your own pride for everyone to see. Not sure I get what you're talking about, but I don't get that. I've got to go out there and fight. Give me your power. Bell, take Shion to the hangar. Wait, you mean? But it's not. It's alright. I trust Shion with it. Oh, looks like we got an upgrade. Something's launching from the Gran Garan. That's... another Billbine? No, it looks different. That's an aura battler called the Bellvine. I meant to give it to Sho Zama, but... Ah! Are you okay, Shion? That thing's even harder to control than the Surbine. I'll gladly take it off your hands then. What? If I just had the right aura battler, I could beat Sho, Atlan, and everyone else. I'm Fei Shenka, you know. Cut the crap. You'll kill people just to show off. I'll do whatever it takes for the world to learn my name. And that's a hell of a lot better than just surviving, or whatever you fight for. What's wrong with that? I can't do anything else when I'm dead. I wouldn't be able to find Remuel, or make it home to Bystonwell. Shion, you're just like Rablan. You don't give a damn about anyone's life but your own. Hell with that. Everyone has a life to live. You tell him, Shion. You're right. I fight for the right to live. I'm not gonna let guys like you kill in the name of your twisted logic. Shion! That's an incredible amount of power. Shion's powerful desire to live is the source of his strength. That's it, Shion Zaba. Live as your life force directs you. That's your duty. You! Seems you're too busy getting your own name out there to learn anyone else's. Do it, Shion. My name is Shion Zaba, and I'll fight to survive. Ooh, we got some new toys. We got you out of the way. Flash, no, we'll do Assistant Link. Boss time. Okay. Okay, there we go. Labine upgrade. We'll do a pierce. Okay, let's see what this new guy, the Bellvine. Do this. Out of my way! No one can stop me from taking down Celia Lapana. Like hell, I'm not letting a guy like you lay a finger on her. Shion, I'm finally starting to understand what it means to have something you'll stake your life on. I'm not losing to a guy like this, especially while I'm figuring that out. That's a sleek-looking bug mech.
そこをどけ。これがハイパーオーラ切りだ。もらった。
Oh, he's doing the same karate Show did. Banishing him back to Beistenwell.
バカな。この俺がこうも簡単に。
Echo, not here. Nice job, Shion. Damn. What's going on? What are they doing? Was I letting the fight control me, just like Todd and the others? Looks like he's back to his usual self. Everyone has different reasons for fighting. What matters most is that reason is their own. I took care of him. Now we can keep the rest of the... Oh, this guy ready.
機械なんかがオイラにかなうもんか。天に竹林地に松陰寺エギボの見せるは最終避難新流星誇張拳いっけー
Martial arts kick and... Care of him. I go for... Finger that guy. Most of the warship already. So they've been sent on to the next chapter. All it just in case. Here we go. I've heard you've polished your skills even more now, Shozama. Did Todd tell you that? Oh yeah, speaking of, he and Byrne will lose it when I steal their kill. I've already gotten to see their faces, another reason to take you down. I'm not biting it just so you can gloat to your buddies.
証拠りもなくお前はこの力制御してみせる。いけ！なんだと？大丈夫だ。みんなは守ってくれた。
Oh, it looks like Sho took care of Alan. I might be in trouble soon myself if I don't start showing some results. Better get serious. I can't fail again. That's one down. One of them gets shot. Don't tell me Sho got shot dead. You're a light of hope for both me and Sho's Shion Zaba. Proof that our souls will one day return to Byston well. Because of you, have hope in for true rest once the fight's over. Yay, that's... Bursting Gaia Crusher. Well, let's see the... Damn. Hey, that... Now we can do bursting crusher. Oh, we need advantages. There we go. Let's do.
ただの機械がこの俺の相手になると思うなよ。とっとと終わらせてもらうぞ。これがボルトガンダムの奥の手だ。受けてみろ。ガイアクラッシャー。
Gonna crush. Oh, 31. Stay in. But you... I want to see what just Aura Sword. This Belvine's so powerful! Are you okay, Shion? This one's meant for show. I have to tame it. Otherwise, I'll never be able to step out of his shadow.
お前たちの好きにはさせるかよ。これでどうだ。
That took care of it. So, now we know the... There we go. Only fair way to finish him off. Listen well, Daba Myrode and the rest of Wise Neos. I'll be using you as a stepping stones to the top. I'm not losing to idiots who only care about prestige. That's right, Daba's a battler of Pentagona now. Which...
ここで13人衆を止めなくては。バスターランチャー、エネルギーイン。
And let's say what it can do now. Do.
そこ これは失態だ
すごいタワ
I think that's officially done for now. So this baby out of the way. I can say goodbye to Noah Brand if these failures continue. Just you wait, wise Neos. Next time I'll come out on top. Shion, the enemy's on the run! That's good. Are you tired? Are you kidding? I have to tame this thing right after my duel with Sho. Oh, right, I'm sorry. For what? If I worked as hard as Chum and Lilith do, you'd probably already be a battler. Stop it, Silky. It's thanks to you that Ramal and I are still alive. I'm the one who should be apologizing. If only I could get my act together, you'd be partnered with a battler by now. Wait, Shion, did you challenge Sho for my sake? Yeah, honestly, with how things were going, I was worried you'd end up leaving me for Camille. I wanted to show you what I could really do. But this was all because of Chum's little joke? Sorry, Shion, I didn't think you'd take it seriously. It's fine. It's true I got plenty of room to grow. Shion, I've lost that duel show. I'll do whatever you say. After the battle in the hangar of the A Advent. Well, just as pledged, I'm done taking care of you. Not like you ever did that much anyway. Yeah, you tell him. He's got a point, Sho. Something to think about, honestly. I get it, okay? Huh? So everyone else noticed too? Sorry about that. I couldn't stop seeing my old self in you. That's why I acted the way I did. Well, congratulations. You finally got me out of your hair. It's not just doing this because of the duel, you know. You don't need a mentor anymore. Sho? I saw what you did out there, Shion. I'd say you're a full-fledged warrior. Not quite a battler, though. Shion? Don't get the wrong idea. I couldn't care less about that title. I just wanted to beat you, from here on. That's my goal. Fine by me. Feel free to challenge me to another duel anytime. I'll hold you to that, and next time, I'm not gonna lose. We'll put your battler title on the line, too. Better get you back to your training if that duel's not over. I noticed you barely use even half the advice I gave you. More to the point, it was appalling how you let yourself get distracted in the middle of a fight. Next, I've drafted mental training regimen for him. Thank you, Noin. Aw, man, that training regimen's gonna be a ride through hell. I don't know if I can handle it. Once you're done honing your skills, next up will be your spirit, next up will be your skills. I'm gonna run you through the right ringer. We'll be happy to spar with you. Don't expect us to go easy. Wait, he needs to study first. That's not gonna help. What? Are you saying my teaching method's wrong? No, it's just... it's Shion. He needs lessons to be pounded into his body, not his head. Hey, wait a second. Don't I get a say in this? You're moving up in the world, Shion. You went from one mentor to the whole boatload of them. I didn't ask for any of this. Well, you better start challenging them to duels and winning your freedom then. You make it sound so easy. Give the kid a break, Sho. Yeah, you used to get all worked up just like him not too long ago. We went through a lot of trouble dealing with your hot head. Don't go bringing up ancient history. No, go on. This sounds like a really important stuff. Sure, if you want to take down Sho, it's best to learn everything you can about him. Marvel, stop! Don't go blabbing up to him about me. Trying to hide, it just makes it even more curious. Their roles are completely reversed now. Yep, those two really are alike. Shion Zaba. I believe you may show Shozama's souls in another form. Sometimes your souls repel each other, while at others they're drawn together. Not that it ultimately matters, given that you're both living in the same time now. That's correct, and here we go. New mission. Mission results. I'm gonna have to go pick it and get our hands on some. Commercial break, folks. back, folks.
Darkness won't work. You hit the enemy's weak. Ooh, can I have this one?
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it!
Ready to go.
And...
Micro-protein supply! And since we're playing this, I believe now is an appropriate time to prepare this little doohickey. Alright, here we go. Since this is going to be a recreation of the anime of what I...
It's so much better now. They should call you Dr. Mario. Well, I would say he did get his doctorate from watching House and Scrubs and ER. And he does happen to give you brightly colored ills that cure you all your ills, just as long as you have the fever or the chills. For those wondering, that is an Easter egg reference. So for you guys watching, play along and find out what that reference was. There must be...
My mouth's full of food. Yeah, so
Find time for
can't
my
fuss now.
purpose.
Eating.
Gone. Oh. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this one.
No! Get your own! You're not mooching food off me. I don't give a care about basically what the heck you do. But don't take my food.
Referencing... Hunt. Hey there, Azaleo. Glad to see you. That is pretty good. Also, I know the term Dawn also was referenced by, in Deca Ranger by Jasmine. Basically used to do the, whenever she did an attack. Just rammed into something. Wait. We're still a few short if I can get more MXP bonuses. Customization. You missed the cool part, Azaleo. We ended up having a duel between, Joe and Eon, resulting in Eon getting his upgrade Servine to the Servine to the Belvine. Got a new mobiles. Got ourselves a new guy. We're also trying to of our other mechs. Guys can Belvine, pronounced Belvine. Oh, Belvine. Okay, thank you. I take it the Servine is... Got it. That's new. There we go. Hey! Combination attack. Gains 400 attack power. So, Bob upgrade. Confusing. Thanks for the pointers. Always tricky.
ではカスタマイズを始め
Let's
ましょう
assign some assists. Not you. See, I need to pick some units. Ika, I need her so I can... Let's see. Oh. need to figure this out because I always get. Alright, I
これ
think
か
we're
らの
good for
戦
now.
いのために万全の準備を。
Anyway, I need. Ah, cool, nice. Belby. Belbine. Power. I can imagine that. Wait, we better take a look at some eyes we got. Oh, we got. Base in life. Still snaps over to slacking. Have a long overdue conversation. Lore time. The hangar of the A Advent. Kuma, we need to talk. Right now? About to go out and have fun. Make it quick, huh? Lately, you've been slacking off with your public service Section 1 work. Yes, I have. I kinda get bored with it, you know. So hang on. I don't even know about that. Because I've been helping Yoon with his work. He complaining about me or something? No, he's the kind of guy who keeps quiet and lets whatever they want. I'm the one who has a problem with it. So here you are, sticking your nose in other people's business. Real Boy Scout behavior there. Pretty typical Red Comet groupie stuff too. This has nothing to do with the captain. Listen up. I'm gonna keep doing whatever the hell I want. You can tell Mr. O I'll come to work when I feel like it. But shut up. I told you I'll do whatever I want. A goody two-shoes like you wouldn't get it. That's how I live my life. Got it? Good. You can be serious all you want, but keep your nose out of my business. Okay, you know what? They're full of crap who justify slacking off by calling it their way of life. Well, there's no place for people like you on the A-Advent or in Wise Neos. Don't you get it? You feeling brave, huh? Camille. Once he gets into that point, there's no stopping him till he's done. Have you seen Camille like that before, Lieutenant Emma? I'd say so. He used to be constantly snapping back in his AUG days. And if he was even worse when he lived on Green Noah, if he disagreed with something, he'd lash out, even at adults. And he used to be the kind of guy who never let a grudge go. True, he even fired a Mobile Suits Vulcans at an unarmed man once. It was a warning shot, but still. You're joking, right? I could see him doing it. Kamui? There's a fire hidden deep in his eyes, one that burns with devastating ferocity at times. Takuma was dumb enough to stoke those flames. Shut up! I told you, I'll do what I want! Who cares? Why can't you understand how much trouble it is for everyone else? Well, isn't the A-Advent all about freedom? Don't twist the meaning of the word. Only people who fulfill their duties and responsibilities have a right to say freedom. Look, stop making excuses and start owning up to your mistakes. Whoa, Takuma's completely overwhelming me. No wonder. Camille's in the right here. Normally Takuma would just stubbornly refuse to accept any kind of logic and reason. That's not flying with Camille the way he is now, huh? All of this from someone who used to skip club practice all the time. It's not just because Camille's right. Baku? The universe, life itself. All that Camille's soul has felt is now resonating with Getter, with Takuma. Stop being unreasonable. We all have duties we need to fulfill in this universe. That's part of what it means to live. There's no future for someone who avoids all responsibility. Okay, I hear you. Yoon and I both depend on you, Takuma. That's why I'm telling you this. Things are tough when you're not there for us. I had an idea. Come on, let's get back to work. You had time to recharge. I'm sure you're full of energy and motivation now, right? You got it. I'm working hard to make up for all that slacking. R&R. Let's not keep them waiting any longer then. Hey, Camille? Thanks. Takuma? Once you get used to slacking off, it's hard to break the habit and get yourself back out there. Honestly, I needed this reality check. Don't worry about it. I'm just passing on the lesson I learned from others. Others? Like the Red Comet? Who could say? I knew Camille wasn't your ordinary guy. There's a reason the Red Comet himself took notice of him. Life, the universe, he gets his strength from understanding those things. Takuma? Sorry about that. Let's go. I won't lose, Camille. The longer I pilot Getter, the more I start to feel it for myself. What direction is life in our universe going to take? We'll find this out together. Got some MXP. This the second. Ichigo recognizes the second for reaching the highest assist with her contributions. By the way, how you been doing, Azulio? Thank you so much for all your assistance. The second, allow me to formally recognize your contributions. Goodness, thanks so much for arranging all of this just for me. I really appreciate it. I'll keep doing whatever I can to earn all your faith and support. You're so professional, the second. Well, I am an adult. I try to act it. You look so polished in that suit, too. Very clean and ready to take on anything. That's nice of you to say it. I'm grateful this is my uniform, too. What do you mean? How should I put it? You know the live baton? The device you use to execute all your feats? Here, try holding this for a moment. I almost feel like a magical girl suddenly. Right? It looks just right when you hold it. But me being an adult, it looks more, well... Let's just say if I paired it with my frilly skirt, it comes off as just a bit strange. You lose a lot of freedom when you grow up, don't you? Actually, while I have you the second, I'm curious, what were you like as a child? You want to know? Sure. Just try not to let it surprise you too much. Been working on the alpha for me. Feel those negative thoughts creeping. Yep. You gotta make sure to deal with those, Azaleo. And remember, you're not alone. You don't have to face this on your own. While we're here, why don't we let's do some side mission. Because we could probably use a little bit of some experience. Let's do Asian Front. I want to know what this is. Ooh, this is a new one. On the bridge of the A Advent. We received increased reports of Infernal Alliance attacks throughout the South Asia region. We're en route to New Delhi to fulfill their request for energy supplies, however. We should be prepared to engage the Infernal Alliance along the way. Free security with every purchase of energy. Now that's a good customer service. I believe that a safer world is better for everyone, including us. Uh-oh. Emergency transmission from the new League of Nations. Put it on screen. This is NLN Inspector Sho Tachibana of the NLN's Peacekeeping Forces. A Advent, please respond. Did she say Sho Tachibana? You know her, Captain? She used to be a member of Getter Team. Heard she was in the battle in Siberia 19 years ago. We have confirmed that the presence of the Infernal Alliance forces near the vicinity of New Delhi and the local troops are in no condition to engage them. Uh-oh. Solid waste has hit the air circulator. Yep, that's for certain, Azaleo. The NLN is requesting the A Advent intercept the Infernal Alliance. Understood. Inspector Tachibana will be head there immediately. Captain Novali? Aye aye, ma'am. Full speed ahead. The Asian Front. Let's see what this new fight's gonna be. For those wondering, the Infernal Alliance is a combination of both the... Since we're dealing with that, we're gonna need... Alright, for this, we're gonna need Mazinger, you... Mazen Kaiser. There we go. That could help us out. There we go. Uh-oh, hold up. Oh, come on, here we go. There's the Infernal Alliance! Too bad you thought this would be easy, but instead you have to fight us! People are waiting for our energy, so let's get this over with. All units commence attack. Strike down the Infernal Alliance forces swiftly so you can get back on schedule. And there's our Infernal Alliance, made up of a combination of some machine beasts and jellies. Anyway, yes, that's get our Robo Noir, Yoma, the Combellians, and some machine beasts. Yep. So we're dealing with a combination and the Mycenae Empire. Yep, the machine beasts are most of the Mycenae. But hey, at least we got some guys dealing with this, so let's see what we can deal with. Well, that guy's defended. That's interesting. Usually you never expect little guys to be doing... Ooh, skull magnums. Go. Here we go. Just for the sake of it. That wrecked that Ghidorah. Better transform Kamui. And let's give some love for Kirk. Or Kirik.
舌を噛むなよ、バック。待て、何をするつもりだ。キリクの全力をぶつける。ダブルドリルストーム。あっけないものだな。
Spirit. Go. There we go. Let's continue on and deal with that. So we've got a bunch of critters we got to deal with. Here comes the Ghidorah, and it's gonna, of course, go after. Okay, we could do this. I'm sure you know what this one is, Azoleo. Doggone X.
損傷軽微、問題ない。ローマ帝国、人に害をなす悪魔は許さない。 ガガンブレイドとディーイ
And as slick as Digon Blade, exactly. It's always good to see brave robos, that's for certain. Here we go. Various this one. Combine 1, 2, 3. I see good door. Yes.
バトルチェーンソー
Yoma took care of that. Good lord. You're just all you're doing is beating kills. Not gonna be a win. You think it is. Chosen Children of Getters now activated. Oh well, might as well. Let's do this. Otetsu Jig.
Dynamite punch! Michi, 行くぜ! Change Mahadoluru set!
It's good to have Go Nagai units in this game, or at least stuff from Go Nagai. And well, might as well do this. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Danger. That's level 44. Perfect. We've never seen most of his attacks, so let's do this.
今日は帰りが遅くなりそうだ。言い残すことはあるか。
スタールマキシマムドライブ。
残念、時間切れだ。倒すことでしかお前は救う。
He just kicks a skull right into a monster. That is definitely so Kamen Rider, right? Speaking of that,
翔太郎、今がチャンスだ。
ああ、こいつで決めるぜ。
いわゆる必殺技だ。
覚悟はいいな。
ジョーカーマキシマムドライ
これが僕たちの力さ。
that worked out well. Barely seen you. Let's break the massive. Let's do the massive. Hello. Okay. Alright, come on. Break these guys. Break them, I say. Now. Put you into here. The damage. Ouch. Alright, no need to worry. Now we can do this. Just so we can show the power damage of this thing.
聖司、命令を。
とにかく敵をやっつけろ。よし、やれダガン。
了解。レストアースバスタ
No, pretty badass. Way to go, Doc. Come on, we need to put you here. Go! Alright, now that we got you out of the way. Alright, that takes care of you. Oh well. We need to give him some love too. He needs the love.
これが俺の流儀だ。機動人外と忍者の力今ここに3幻の千の剣それがお前を葬る
Yeah, he got dust. That one's gonna be tough. Now let's see. Crosses out of here. Now, we only got one unit left. Oh yes, the mosh pit turns your target into metallic dust upon the wind. Yep, that's what I like about that ninja mech. Just impressive. Well, let's show what this is.
この世界で悪魔の好きにはさせねえズタズタにしてやれこいつもお見舞いしてやれガンファイトハリケーン
I took care of you. That took care of that. Level up. All Infernal Alliance forces have been neutralized. We just received a message of gratitude from Inspector Tachibana. You are simply carrying out our duty. I'm relieved to know that there was no damage to New Delhi. Well, we managed to win, but they'll be back. These guys are stubborn as hell. If they do, we'll have to kick their butts again. Yeah, we'll keep beating them until they learn their lesson. Sooner or later, they'll start running as soon as they see us coming. That should help us out tremendously. I think we got enough upgrades for bingo. This is what we were looking for. So next, if we keep this up, we should be able to get the rest of the upgrades. Looks like we can hit the 2 next. Should have enough to maybe get the rest, and it should cut off some of the upgrades. Anyway, let's continue with customizing. We need to keep upgrading some of our little new... Let's... do... Got you. Let's get you, Randy. Oh well.
お待ちしておりました。
Come on, I think we got room for some... Oh, yeah. Might as well do another Asian front. Let's clean up these fronts and then... Perfect. Ah, they don't seem to be coming our way. Targets, this is where we're heading as well. Can't lose any more valuable customers. Indeed, New Delhi must be protected at all costs. Aye aye, setting a new route. Wise Neos units prepare to launch. got that. Let's select some shit we're gonna need. Select units. We're just gonna bring some of the old Go Nagai forces for this fight, and then maybe bring some of our weaker units. Give some love to some of our other guys, ones who don't. Let's get our weaker ones. Rain, Peabody, Forge, Allenby. The guys who are like in their low 20s. A little bit of. There we go. Finalize. Yo. Yo. This. Allenby's level 29, perfect. Alright, this should work. Might as well give her some. For those wondering, this is an incom system. It's kind of the only way that gives kind of non-new types an advantage, as funnels and bits can only be can be utilized by those only by, Never seen the G beams, but why don't we do this? Otetsu G. Yeesh. Alright, next up. Rain. Well, at least these guys are not stupid, so they're learning to protect themselves. But it ain't good enough. And of course, Berserker mode is now activated, so the G Gundam now has her function power up. We'll have to provide some support and maybe keep enemies from getting a little too... Nope, got those. Let's move on these. Nice to be able to get some experience that we need for this fight, and maybe we might do some treasure hunting. Boost morale. Morale could... 117. That should help out when we have to deal with that. Bye. move you here. There we go. Now, next stop. Pick on the fight. Alright, you're gonna do some damage against me, huh? Uh-oh. Dorothy, do something. There we go. Don't ask too much from me. Da-da-do. Oh, hello. And of course, super mode is activated. And now his super mode's activated. That's what we need. Ah, well.
私は一歩動いただけですよ。よろしい。お相手いたしましょう。行くぞ、ガンダムローズ。ローゼススクリーマー。
That took care of that guy. Oh, two hands, okay. Thank you. 4 of those should be good. Boss for this. Okay, damn. Right, so that should give us 39. That should work. Let's do this. Do.
ノーベルガンダム行くよ。私のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ。バークネスゴッド
Of course.
フィンガーヒートエンド
Ouch. Nice. Ooh, 2 levels in with Spirit and Smash. Nice. Perfect. Do the damage. This. I wonder. Oh, here we go.
チャリー、アミン、キャス、ジャネット、俺を待ってる女たちの名前だ。このラウンドで確実に決める。ゴーです。マシンガンパンチ、ファイナル。
Yeah, that thing just got... That thing got decked. Seriously. And of course... I got her 2 points. Transform to Kirik. Go, chosen children of Getter. And let's see G Breaker. Oh boy.
Magnet power on!
Oh boy. That's one heck of a bear hug, that's for certain. Oh boy. This Link, we're gonna need boss for this one. That got us 28. Uh-oh. Piss that ink. break some of these guys. Let's see. What do we do? See the damage. Oh well, let's do this. Time for some
manual power.
Do-do-do-do-do. That should help us out a bit. Range now 30. Nice. Let's see. The damage and yay, 27. That is perfect. Now we just move you. Let's ooh, that's not good. Make those. There we go. We won the battle hands down! And after such a resounding defeat, I believe they'll keep a low profile for the time being. I don't know about that. If there's one thing these Infernal Lions don't lack, it's stubbornness. Then we'll have to kick their butts even harder next time. Yeah, they must learn to fear us. It's the only language they understand. I approve. Please proceed to thoroughly kick their posteriors during future engagements. That is the most gentlemanly, dorky way to say it. That's what I gotta say, folks. That's a given. Come on, see. Customization.
ではカスタマイズを
Let's see
始め
what
ま
we
しょ
get. Oh, Right, there we go. Doberman formation gets a +2 range. Yeah, we still need to do this. European front. We need to start cleaning up most of this before we start doing all the others. I want to do all these missions because they always reset when you complete the main ones. Love to use that experience. I'm unused. Yo, we're dealing with the Vindemirians, from villains from, I would say, from the Macross Delta. This fight, we're probably going to need these guys as default. Let's pick. Finalize. Yep, and now we can move on to the next. There we go. Now we just take you, rail machine gun up, spirit, flash. We need to break some of these fellows. There we go. Yay. Oh well, might as well do this. Oh, good lord, Cass. Doop-a-doop. Ah, there we are. We got number 4. Forgot about you. So, not much of anything. That's a double miss. That's not something we anticipate, but hey, we can't really predict those. Pop. Pop me. Now we just point here. Might as well see what we can do with her.
止まれ貴様
申し訳ございません陛下
That worked out well. Just blows in and does the damage. 30. Perfect. Not much of any damage. Start the attack. Alright, maybe we can do some damage against him. Eesh. Come on, break him. Brick a brack him. Brick a brack. Good lord, I'm just making random gibberish noises. Don't know if it's a stimming or whatever the heck it is. But this is just becoming... Super mode is now activated. We can do some damage against you. You down. There we go, come on. This link, here we go. We could do this. Disrupt. Here we go. Heart's pounding. Feels nice. Wow. Do. Focus. Let's do. Unity. There we go. There we go, that should... Hello! Nice. Alright, so this link... I want to see damage on that.
今の私は火消しの風ウィンドだ。照準内に入ったメガキャノンを発射する。これで
Of course, that we go. This link with other boss Borat. Now we can do a large Capron. That should do good damage. Come on.
ルートは見えている。
These are the maps should work.
エネルギーをバスターに回せ。
照準補正。
Hey.
発射準備完了。
Open fire. Ooh, that boosted 2 level. Right, damage. That's a Mies. That got lucky. You got lucky there. Boom. There we go. Jibbity's 31. Wait, you... Hey, ta-da! Dead. Okay, she 32. Move into range, and that should deal with that. Oh boy. Oof. Right, come on. Break you and go dead. Let's see if we can do some damage against these. Oi. Hear it. Come on, we can break you. Damage. Come on. Forward. Ow. This Chibbity got an experience. Let's try and... No, no, no. That's it. Okay, we could probably just keep... Nothing much we can do here except... Move. Break those wings. Break them in. There we go. Oh, never mind. That took care of you. Thank you very much. Alright, that took care of that. Let's do this. And that takes care of all of those. All enemies confirmed destroyed. There. We're running out of time. We should be... But we got a few bits, so let's...
お待ちしておりました。
Ah, here. Let's pop. There you. Hey, Larry. There. That should go. That requires 10. Wow. Think. Could help. Alright. All the units upgraded? Perfect. Then we can focus on our main aces then. Finish this.
では、
Hey,
カ
let's
ス
do
タマイズを
SDG
始めま
memory
しょう。
and choose path. Here we go. This gives us discount at the program store. Yay! If we pick this up, we should gain this charge up, and I think we can the mirror. One of the first we get. But save our game. Yep. Outer space sphere spear front in game. Overwrite save data. Yep. Save complete. You want to keep playing?
ケーキを焼いたから休憩がてらみんなで食べましょう。
甘い。甘すぎるよ。つが、これ砂糖そのものじゃねえか。
Let me remind you of a little PSA about a little something
プレ
called
イヤーのみん
diabetes.
なも
Uh-oh.
疲れた時は糖分を補給してね。
だが何事もほどほどにな。
That's a given fact. Huh. Oh. And let's get moving. Oh, that takes care of that. Sorry about that. So let's finish up here. Wait. That's a thing. Well, I'm sure that took a fortunate time's up, so I might as well get it
Captain, it's that time again.
time again. What do you mean? I know it's time to end the stream, so ending, shouldn't I?
No, it's time to learn today's lesson. And to find out what it is, we turn to the wheel of morality.
What the hell is the wheel of morality? I mean, okay, hey, let me take a peek. Okay, okay. A minute. When did we the morality thing?
That was part of the contract agreement with Auntie's Choice.
Oh, right, I forgot. It was that stupid contract deal. Basis. Well, I have to prepare the wheel of morality. All right, here. That. I have to say this, Maya.
Sadly, it's in the contract.
Very well. Guess we gotta have to do this, so. Sometimes this, as it said. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Goes to read words as I. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Moral number 6. I scored it. And the moral of today's episode is appreciate what you have rather than always wanting more. You hear that, Shion? At least you're grateful that you were able to basically win a battle and get a new mech. Count that right there. Honestly, what? Anyway, I hope that's all for today. So, enjoy what you see here. Don't include all the kerfluffle. Don't be afraid to hit that follow and subscribe. Remember, I have a Ko-Fi here for don't. If you want to chat with me and archive to all the other old stuff if you want to see. I'm going to have to update also there because I have what's called Yoshi. I'll update that in my. So then, kids, have yourself fun. Ourselves ready. There we go. There we go. Gonna poke. Ooh. Panaraku. Yeah, let's Zachary. We haven't done Zachary in a while. Let's get ourselves ready for him. Remember? So I think we'll be fine right here. We'll be ready. So I think for the time, that'll be it. So just remember, keep on that beautiful astral sea. Cowboys you. As for me, ready to prep. Till then, have a good one, everybody. I'll see you later. Say hi to Zachary. Right? Laters, everybody. Later.